everybody, and welcome back to Valpo Esports here on Twitch. I'm your host, George, and today we've got some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate NECC for Valparaiso University. It's our last game of the regular season for Smash Bros. So, gonna be a good one. We're playing against Washtenaw Community College, located in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I didn't know that until we looked it up, but gonna be a good one here, getting everything set up and ready lobby-wise, but we'll take a look here at some of, whoops, wrong roster. My apologies. Some of the possible players that come in here. We got AAG, Coconut, King Beanden, Hapavea, Windigan, and we've also got AAG twice, of course, to fill the holes, but Musty Tater, Trombone, Alola, and the Gold Shroom rounding it out. All of these players are legal in NECC play. We do see a combination. It appears they're doing a button test right now, so we're getting close. Little recap of last night. League of Legends did win their match 2-1 in case you tuned out early because it was late against Northern Illinois University. So that's out there. Tomorrow, we've got Rocket League back with their final match as well of the NECC regular season. They play, I don't know. Let's find out together. I put that on the scroll thing, but the scroll bar is not on the caster camera here. They play, Saginaw Valley State. We just keep running into them in everything. So that'll be who they play, and then on Thursday, we're off with no games, and Friday we'll be back with some Valorant finally against Ashland, back to the GLEC. That'll be their last game of the regular season for that as well. Possibility there for them to have some kind of play-in game possibly this weekend. Not sure yet, waiting for word on that tomorrow. But it looks like they've gotten to the point where they're doing double blind. For this first one here, possibly. Maybe we're just jumping straight into it. Maybe. I won't pull the trigger yet, but they are going back into a game here. So, see if they start fighting. Yeah, it looks like it. So I think we're just going to jump into it here. Maybe they jump on PS2 we're going to see Windigan in on the side of Valparaiso. Of course, coming in on the Lucas, as always, playing against the Yoshi, something we have not seen like any of these games. As far as I can recall, see the Yoshi doing pretty well at the moment. So nothing out of the ordinary here. This is kind of getting into game on game. Good mix here. I apologize. I was told too quiet on the game audio. Maybe I misunderstood, and that was the game audio was too loud and I was too quiet. Hopefully it's been adjusted correctly. I can't actually hear what you're hearing. Guess I could pull it up, but that will be Valpo's first player down. Windigan losing 3 stocks, not taking any, which is never the greatest of starts that you want. So now we'll see who's coming in next, and from there they proceed with the bans and the picks. For the character, you have to tell the other team what character is coming in next, and based on that, they are able to ban their maps, and then you choose what map you want to go based on what gets removed. So we'll see. There's a couple, pretty much everyone's in there tonight. So definitely a few options, and I probably forgot to mute that, so I'm going to assume you heard the character, but that's okay. I think we need like a wireless keyboard in here and mouse, so I don't have to lean over to it every time because the cord is not long. But Valpo's second character and player going in will be Coconut on the Sora. We'll spoil it because I'm pretty sure you heard it. So he will come in at 9. Yoshi will still have all 12 stocks. Going into this number 2. See what map they end up on. It could be a few different ones. We've got, let's see, Smashville, Pokemon Stadium 2, Hollow Bastion, Final Destination, Town and City, Kalos. Is that all of them? It might have been. I probably forgot one, but Battlefield and Small Battlefield. I think that should round it out, hopefully, on maps that can be played. There's some that can be banned, and then some that are picked from there on. Just waiting now. I can see on my screen in front of me what they're able to choose. We're gonna do a little be right back because I'm going to hopefully grab my laptop, and then I can get some information on what's coming up game-wise, what characters are coming in, and figure out ahead of time. So this will be a very, very short pause. Don't go anywhere. We are back into it, and apparently I must have missed a slight moment there with, I guess I missed in the last one, Windigan taking a stock off of Yoshi. So Yoshi going to be at 2 here, going into Coconut's 3 for Washtenaw. Coconut been someone we've seen some improvement from throughout the year, so definitely expect him to take a couple stocks here. Usually comes in at about 2nd or 3rd for this team, and helps bring back the difference if they are down, or usually is able to build on a lead if it is that kind of scenario. So already seeing Yoshi at 100%. Yoshi just looking to take anything here. That's kind of a benefit coming in as taking a player out in the last one. That will be another stock gone from Yoshi. Coconut still at the moment has all 3. If he can get through this last one somehow at 118%, he will actually put this game back to even, and doing a great job of it so far. Just a question for anyone in chat. That will be a stock gone out of Coconut. So Yoshi has officially done his job, but are the audio levels better? You able to hear me now over the game sound clearly? Hopefully the answer is yes. But Coconut doing some good work here. Getting them in 114% now with Yoshi, and that should be the final hit. Gonna send Yoshi off stage through the top and bring it back to a relatively even state for Valpo. Going into Washtenaw's second character now. Yoshi lost all 3 stocks, so a new player is gonna have to come in and take over from there. Collegiate Smash is a team-based game, so it's 4-on-4. You get your 3 lives individually, but you have to go through the entire team's 4 players, all 12 of their stocks, to get the win, and then it's a best of 3 from there. So you have to do that at least twice, being a best of 3. Now we wait and see what character is coming in for Washtenaw, because Yoshi was eliminated, so they will have to send somebody in. Looking at their roster, they have a massive one. I mean, we have a pretty large roster, I feel. And theirs is 3 players bigger than ours at 12, so looks like they're selecting someone at the moment. The message has come through, and it will just be a Luigi, which is someone they're going to have some experience on. Trombone dabbles in some Luigi from time to time. Let's see. I even have the username for this one, so be set up a little better going into this here. We wait. So now Coconut gets to, of course, ban 3 of the maps. See what those end up being. In case you missed it earlier, we'll go back before the audio stuff became an issue and see here some of the players that could come in on the Smash roster. AAG, Musty Tater, Trombone, Alola, Gold Shroom, and then Coconut, King Beanden, Hapavea, and Wind again. All legal for tonight and able to come in. The bans are going to be a Small Battlefield, PS2, and Normal Battlefield, which leaves Washtenaw with the ability to choose the remaining map. I think there's 7 total, so I think that leaves you with 4 to pick from. I could be wrong on that, though. And see where we want to go. Let's see. Let's see what the internet thinks about Luigi versus Sora matchups. Mostly even, apparently, according to this random website. But who knows? It appears we're going to Final Destination for this map between Luigi and Coconut. Coconut has 2 lives remaining, so you will see him jump off the stage at the beginning of this one. And Luigi, coming in as a new player, has all 3 still. 9-8 total. Washtenaw in the lead at the moment. And looks like both players are readying up, so we're going to head on over to the game screen here and get into this one. Lolorus versus Coconut. Coconut, like I said, going to have to dive off the stage here at the beginning, and then see some emotes come out of both, and They're into it. Good fire landing right away. Just need to be careful that the plunger vacuum does not land, because when you get grabbed by that, it's very easy to get comboed with something else. And Luigi can rack up a lot of damage. Sometimes it's a little deceptive on how close it appears you can stand and it not grab you. But Coconut doing a great job here. Looking to get into the next round without losing both lives. So taking all 3 stocks away from Lil Russ here. Does put Valpo back into a lead. That will be huge. Already at 91%. And looking to edge guard a little bit. Not in the traditional sense, using thunder and fire. All of his elements. Being Sora. 106% for Luigi. Freeze isn't going to land, but 119. I'm surprised to not see Sora look to play off stage. I feel like that's something we see pretty often out of Coconut, especially at 119%. Maybe just look to be a little more passive, and that is going to be unfortunate and be the first stock out of the 2 remaining in this one for Sora being taken. Luigi's still on all 3 at 119%. Surely you'd imagine he loses one. 135 here. We'll be able to recover. But one thing here should do it. Oh, 150 is not going to. Able to recover, actually. But I mean 160. Anything. Russ doing a great job surviving, getting extra damage here. You know, you've got the stock advantage, so anything extra you can survive. 179 will survive this if nothing comes out here over the ledge. Actually, will not. Cannot get back up, so good job by Coconut to deny the ability to recover. But in not the best spot at 51% here on your last stock already. He has 2 left. Will get grabbed in. It's always rough. Any grab out of his little vacuum suction cup plunger, whatever you want to call it, is not good. 109%. That will actually just be an elimination off the top for Luigi here. And Lil Russ will take that one. 2 stocks remaining. Took out the 2 on Sora. So Washtenaw has kept their lead here. 8-6 total. We'll see who's coming in next for Valpo. I can imagine it's probably going to be a Ness. If I had to guess, it'd be a Ness or possibly the Luigi Ditto. Those are going to be my 2 pre-guesses here, but I think it's just going to be a Ness if I had to put my money somewhere. Now we wait. This is the beauty of Smash Bros. This one's definitely not over. Keeping it pretty close. I think Washtenaw has a record of 4-2. Valpo's Smash in NECC sits at 1-5. We'll allow some of the newer players to get some reps in here. So not always throwing our best player at this one. More allowing some of the new players to get online experience and get those reps in for some of our other leagues, like the MVC or the GLEC, with some LAN opportunities and things of that nature. So getting them online games is really important for the regular season of those different couple other leagues we have going into the spring. So this is huge for the experience, especially keeping it close so far with a team that is going to be making the playoffs, I would assume, at 4-2. I think it's kind of hard not to. And it is just going to be the Ness, which is not surprising in the least for us here. It's going to be Hapavea. So now we just wait and see what the bans will be out of Washtenaw, out of the Luigi. They've actually already came in. They're going to be banning Town and City, Battlefield, and Kalos. So that allows Ness to pick from a few options. Small Battlefield, Pokemon Stadium 2, Final Destination, Hollow Bastion, Smashville. I think that's it. And it appears we're just going to be small battlefield. That is what was locked. I haven't received the message yet. Yeah, it will just be small battlefield for this one. Gonna have all 3 lives. We will see Luigi self-destruct and lose one here at the beginning of this third matchup. Third player for Valpo going to be Hapavea on the Ness. 8 to 6 total lives across the 2 teams here as we're getting into this one already. Moving right along. Hapavea versus Lolrus on Luigi. They got the Halloween music here. Time of year. But after the emotes, they're both into it. And not a great start for Hapavea, getting grabbed by the plunger right away. Really need to be careful. They've got plenty of Luigi experience, though, with Trombone out there playing Luigi. Curious if this is from, like, Luigi's Mansion. Just not a great start. Good job getting back up on the recovery and with the bat there, but still just kind of running headfirst into the plunger, which is something you gotta avoid. I mean, that's a massive part of Luigi's game. Just getting you sucked in there, and it's not gonna be a finish over the top yet, but at 118%, it's getting pretty close. He actually just isn't gonna be able to recover there. We'll be at 2 stocks. Luigi at 47% here. Has not lost any in this one. It's so weird. Usually the music's really like fast and upbeat when we're watching Smash, and nothing here. It's actually edge guarding with the plunger here. It's sort of working. I've not seen a Luigi do that. I don't know if that's common. I'm gonna actually dash into his spin in the air. Use a PK Thunder to hopefully get out. Luigi, though, just having a pretty good time. Ness doing a great job at not grabbing the stage and coming back up and actually landing some attacks there, but gonna be down to the last stock here for Hapavea. Luigi on 68%. Okay, fire lands. Luigi falls off stage. Look for a yo-yo deny. Not gonna find anything. Oh, doesn't finish, but thought it was in the range. 98%. Anything else probably does do the trick. Job by Hapavea to get back on stage. You need to stay out of plunger range. If it grabs you, that's probably going to be game. Not out at 124. We'll actually get back on as well. Not going to go for the grab. 123%. Not sure if he can deny off stage. We'll take one back. So Luigi did not get out of this one without any punishment. But looking likely that it's going to be 7 to 3 in total lives here in Washtenaw's favor. Hapavea landed a couple PK fires back to back though. But that will do it and take Hapavea's final stock and put Valpo down to their last player here. In game number 1. So we wait and see who comes in. There's a couple options. We could see a Kirby, a Little Mac. We could see the Luigi versus Luigi matchup. We could see a Falco come in. I doubt we'll see Falco. I think we're probably going to see one of Little Mac, Luigi, maybe Pokemon Trainer, or Kirby in this matchup. So just waiting to see what the pick is. If I had to guess, I would say Luigi. I think it's going to be, we want to do the Luigi versus Luigi thing. And I'm going to actually put Luigi on our little scoreboard thing ahead of time. And I'm going to pick the name because I'm I am predicting, and it's like I'm in the room listening to them as they decide what they want to play. Sometimes it's just too easy. Sometimes is too easy, and everything you say just becomes reality. I think we're gonna see a trombone Luigi matchup here, looking to take 7 stocks. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they picked Luigi to troll me. Okay, they did. They got me. They got me. It's not Luigi. It's something else, and I won't spoil it. But I am kind of a little disappointed because I wanted to see the Luigi versus Luigi. Um, but I think it's this character is going to be a better decision overall for the long run, having to take 7 stocks instead of just like 3 or being thrown in at the middle of a match here. So it will. It's actually just not been sent in chat yet. Here we go. Yeah, now it's been sent. So I won't spoil since it's the last person coming in for Valpo in game number 1, but we wait and see what bans come out of Lol Russ on the Luigi on the other side with 1 stock remaining. Any kind of damage you could do here is crucial. Next player for Valpo just looking to get out without losing anything and then get into the next 2, because after Luigi there will still be 2 characters that can follow, and you don't know who is who or come in. They're going to ban Town and City, Battlefield, and Kalos, which leaves our team with the pick on what map we want to take it to. We could do Smashville, Small Battlefield. This is their final destination. Stadium 2, and I feel like Pokemon Stadium 2 is pretty good for this character. We'll Google and find out. I think Battlefield and Smashville. Can't remember now if they banned Battlefield. They did. But they'll go to Small Battlefield because that's the next best thing. And it's going to be Trombone, but it's not his Luigi. It's his Falco. So expect him to put in some work here on this one. The patented Falco 6 out of him. Luigi will lose 2 stocks here. 1 versus 3, and I expect Trombone to do some good work here. Probably one of our best players plays Luigi in his free time, trying to get me convinced to let him stay with Luigi. But as you can see with what he's doing here on Falco, why would he need to play Luigi? These combos and his ability to juggle the opponent are insane, which is what Falco's great at. But it's already 99 to 29 here. And looking for the finish already at 120%. Luigi will be on the ledge. See what Trombone has in the bag, and that should already be the finish. And that is how fast Trombone took Luigi's 1 stock. So that's Falco for you. You can con the combo, and it starts to look rough. So we'll see if there's anyone on Washtenaw that has a good matchup into Falco. It is going to be interesting to see. Got no information. It's just going to be a Kirby, which is great for us because Musty Tater does play plenty of Kirby. So the matchup experience is going to be there in plenty for Trombone. And you would assume that you've also got the ability to counterpick with that knowledge that Musty Tater's gonna have on what Kirby prefers. Let's see. I've got a little bit of a chart here. Actually, that's not gonna help me. I don't know how to read that. But waiting for the bands out of Valpo to see what they want to take away from Kirby in a Kirby versus Falco matchup that they've got plenty of experience playing for sure. Lucky for us. Trombone has to take these 3 stocks off of the Kirby. They're going to ban Smashville, PS2, and Final Destination, but then got to take these 3 stocks without losing your 3 and then 3 more from the next player. So Kirby just looking to whittle down Falco as much as possible in this matchup. You don't need to win it here if you're Washtenaw. You're looking to just do as much damage as possible. If you're Trombone, you're looking to take as little stock hits as possible. If you can lose none or 1, you're in a great position for the last one. If you lose 2, it will make that last fight pretty rough. But Washtenaw will pick Town and City for this matchup into Falco as Kirby. Looks like we'll hopefully get into this one pretty soon. It's going to be 3-3, so no one will be SDing. Both players are readied up, so we're back into some action here. Trombone versus Glizzy, going with yellow Kirby. I feel like anytime we see Kirby, it's always pink, always lore accurate Kirby. But Glizzy versus Trombone here. I think I like Trombone's odds in this, just with the amount of Kirby he gets to play against with Musty Tater. The issue is Kirby's going to be a little harder, I think, to send off. He's got some great recoverability and all that, he can just kind of float around everywhere. He's keeping it a little closer than Luigi for sure. About 90% though on both characters. It is a close matchup. Trombone really needs to make sure he doesn't lose any stocks, and at 110%, it's going to be really rough to do so. He actually will just get finished there. Didn't ledge grab. He definitely thought he did, which is really tragic. Not going to send Kirby off through the top, but that will do it. And it's going to be 2-2 in stocks here. Five to 2 stock count overall. This one's pretty back and forth though, so I imagine it's probably going to be pretty hard for Trombone to get through this one and the remaining 3 from the next player. Maybe they just really like this Falco matchup, so if he can get out of this one, next player might not be as prepared, and that's going to be another stock. Falco down to the last one here. Kirby has 72% on the second. Going to need pretty good performance out of Trombone to finish this one out here and get into the last player of Washtenaw. Just a little back and forth trading there, nothing actually landing out of either player. Trombone finds a stock here, so he's going to have to pretty much go flawless here, being at 97%. Kirby does have a little bit of power behind him, and that will actually finish it just because Trombone, or Falco, I guess, doesn't have the heaviest of ratings, and that will be game number 1, set 1, however you want to refer to it, going over to Washtenaw. So we'll start over. Both teams will have 12 total stocks. They'll do a double blind in the beginning of this one for 2 random characters to come in. Washtenaw does lead the series 1-0 going into this one. So now we're going to hit a little be right back until we see the double blind stuff come through, and they're getting into the actual match, so I don't sit here and bore you to death. So don't go anywhere. It'll probably be a very short, brief moment before they figure it out and get the map settled for the first matchup of game number 2. Alright, we are actually just right back into this one with Trombone coming back out, and this, they double blind PS2'd us, and we thought they were doing a button check here, but apparently not. Gonna be Zelda for Washtenaw in this one. Names might be incorrect because we don't have them besides Trombone. So, I apologize for that. You didn't miss any stocks being taken. 150% or 158%. This should be a finish if anything lands out of Trombone. 172%. Did lose his first stock. But yeah, we'll even it back up. 6.8%, not 6.7, unfortunately. Much better showing here, or down after both players have lost the stock out of Trombone. A little more what we're used to seeing from him. Gotta find the elimination. I mean, we saw him rack up the percentage there on the first one. Yeah. Finally seems prepared for the Zelda teleport. Oh. Good to reflect there. Actually having Zelda eliminate themselves. At 109%. This is going to be rough to take while saving both stocks. Yeah. That will be the other one gone. Going to be 1-1 here to take the lead in game number 2, stock-wise. Trombone with a pretty solid lead built up, already at 76% on the Zelda. Make that 80. This could be a finish here if he lands anything off stage. Not going to go for it. It's crazy out of him. I feel like we always see Trombone go for something like that. Playing a little more reserved at the moment. I mean, just not taking any damage right now. Caster Curse. 50, that won't finish it, but I mean, yeah, catastrophic throw out of Trombone. There we go. That will do it for the first matchup of game number 2. Trombone taking that one with 1 stock remaining. So now we see who comes in on the side of Washtenaw. Going into this one, they'll actually do some bans for us. I didn't realize they were just starting on PS2. They caught us off guard here in the booth. But now they tell us what their character is going to be, and it's just going to be Kirby back. The Kirby that ended the last one will just be coming back in. Glizzy for Washtenaw. Falco does have 2 stocks, or 1 stock remaining, my apologies. So looking to do any kind of damage here. If he doesn't take any stocks, this game does actually just get even to back up, both being on their second player. So see if they run the same bans. Last time, the bans with Kirby were Smashville, PS2, and Final Destination, and they are identical to that. Smashville, Final Destination, PS2 get banned against Kirby, and then Kirby picked Town and City, so I feel like we're going to see some deja vu. Some yellow Kirby against Falco number 6 on Town and City. Possibly. League OS site that we use for NECC, the chat box on it doesn't update super fast sometimes, so it takes a moment here in the booth to kind of get relayed back to us. But looking forward at the rest of the week, tomorrow we'll be back in the booth at 6:30 p.m. with some Rocket League. Thursday we'll be off with no stream, and then Friday we'll be back at 5 p.m. Central with some Valorant, their last game of the semester for regular season GLEC. We might follow that up depending on when it ends with some Overwatch, so might be a little bit of a double header on Friday evening. Just kind of depends on where we sit at time-wise. But still waiting for the pick out of Glizzy on the side of Washtenaw. Nothing's come through yet. I'll hit a little refresh here and make sure. Something else we want to shout out here is going to be the spring tryouts for Valpo Esports. We don't have a graphic yet for it, but we can get that onto the stream very fast. Definitely sometime while we're waiting, we'll have that up and ready for you. But November 18th, we'll have tryouts from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Hare Union basement in the esports lab. So any student full-time is welcome to come try out. If you're not full-time and you're in your last semester of graduating, you are able to come and participate as well. Since we are having a little bit of a delay, I think we're going to take a be right back. And oh wait, no, we're not. They picked town as soon as I said that. They knew I was looking to get out of here. So we'll get into it. Trombone's gonna have to self-destruct twice. Glizzy will have both live or all 3 lives as we switch over here.
3, 2, 1, go! Piece of cake.
Actually, just some back and forth. Trombone shooting and Kirby ducking under it. Just seeing Trombone looking to take any kind of stocks here that possible. And keep the lead for Valpo. Currently in the lead, 9 to 10 in total stocks. For this, we're gonna have the tryout graphic for you hopefully here in the next little break to give you guys something to look at, but it's actually just gonna be a finish, and we'll be taking Valpo down to 9 and evening it up at 9 to 9 total stocks. See who is coming in next for Valpo. Trombone took out the first player, but it's completely even. We got some options. It could be the, let's see, it could be a Little Mac. We could see the Kirby Ditto, which I think would be funny to see that come in. Let's see. We could see Sora back in, Wind again, Hapavea, all players we saw earlier in the first matchup, so definitely a possibility. We're actually going to take a look at that tryout graphic now, hopefully. Should be on your screens. As you can see, we've got a couple requirements. The first being that for Overwatch, we're looking for a minimum of a Platinum rank peak. For Valorant, we're looking for a minimum of Silver. For any of our other games, though, no peak required. And the new and cool thing for esports is we're going to be dipping our toes into Mario Kart 8. So if you've played Mario Kart competitively for fun, whatever it is, come to the lab on November 18th, 5 to 9 p.m., anytime in there that you're free, because that is a weekday, so you don't have to be there for the entire 4 hours. Come in there, check it out, try out for Mario Kart, try out for Overwatch, Valorant, Rocket League, Smash Ultimate, or League of Legends, and come help yourself get on a team, join the community. It's really fun. Costs nothing if you're worried about that. Everyone can come compete for free as long as you're a full-time student or under full-time and in your last semester of college. But the next player for Valpo is going to be Sora, Coconut, coming in. The bans for Washtenaw are going to be Smashville, Town and City, and Kalos, which leaves Coconut to decide on where they want to take us for this matchup. Second player for both teams, both full 3 stock, so we'll get right into the action once that map is chosen. This is always the longest part. They have they put a lot of thought and a lot of effort and a lot of group opinion into what map they should go to. You know, what do we think? What should we avoid? What works well? What doesn't? And it appears it's going to be Hollow Bastion for this match. So now we're just waiting for both teams, that is, to ready up here, and they'll be into this next one. 9 to 9 total lives. Washtenaw is in the lead at the moment in games, up 1 to 0, being a best of 3 for NECC. As we load into this one, Lizzie still on the Kirby, Coconut on the Sora, hopefully on the right sides of your screen. Yep, Look at that. Production is popping off all of a sudden. But right into the action here. Like I've said a million times, plenty of Kirby experience for Valpo with Musty Tater playing the Kirby. So definitely wouldn't expect them to be caught off guard by anything. But a great start out of Glizzy here. Coconut already on 72%. Great thing about Sora, you can recover from basically anything. So no need to be worried if it looks like he's getting a little low. He's got a million dashes to get back up on stage. That charged up attack just actually failed back to back. I'm a little surprised he went for it again after getting punished the first time, but Glizzy playing really well for Washtenaw. Just so interesting when we have someone who plays Kirby, mains Kirby, at a pretty solid level compared to everyone else. So definitely not a shocker, you know, playing a character that is random and no one else plays. But Coconut could definitely come back into this one. We see Sora get some good combos here as long as his elements do land. Good block there. Going off stage with Kirby, and Kirby will actually just SD. Play it to 2-2, but Sora is at 103% here, so you have to be careful. Thunder is just never going to land off stage with Kirby, I don't think. Glizzy will take that second stock away from Coconut. Coconut looking to take it right to Kirby, though, off the respawn, not delaying it at all. It actually kind of worked out, so be a bit of a strategy. Instead of giving Kirby as much time as they'd like, get on top of Kirby, get up close and personal. But getting a little dangerous here for Coconut on the last stock, 76%. Good free is gonna land, not gonna have anything out of it though. That will actually finish it for Glizzy, who keeps 2 stocks in this one, so the total score will be 8-6 in favor of Washtenaw, unfortunately. So now we got a couple options here for Valpo. We're thinking, I wouldn't be upset to see the Kirby Ditto action come in here, or possibly a Little Mac. But if I was logically thinking, it's going to be one of Ness or Lucas, which makes sense. Oh, it's actually not. It's going to be the Ditto matchup. We will finally see our Kirby come in. Hopefully, show him how it's done. Musty Tater, who we've seen plenty of in GLEC action. Going to have all 3 stocks. Glizzy will lose 1. We'll see who knows Kirby better. This is going to be lore accurate Kirby as well on the pink, not the yellow. The yellow makes it look like the heal spirit from Clash Royale. If you know, you know. But see what the bans are going to be, because it's the same character, so you actually just can't really get an advantage. It's all going to be preference. Battlefield, Small Battlefield, and Smashville all banned away by Glizzy. Musty Tater. Funny names. And we got the Tater. See where he wants to take this. It's just going to be preference out of the remaining stages. Yeah, Final Destination for this one, and they're picking music, of course. Why not? Lied to you. But Final Destination will be the map that Musty Tater takes us to here. 2 lives for Glizzy, 3 for Musty Tater. They are going with some Kirby music, of course, So many options. All of them. Finally decided on one. There we go. Waiting for both players to ready up now. One's ready. Second one to get in there, and we'll get on our way here. Washtenaw still leading this series 1-0 in games. 6 to 8, I believe we saw ourselves here in the last one. Was 6 to 8, and both are now in there. Pink Kirby versus Yellow Kirby. Musty Tater versus Glizzy. Glizzy has 2 stocks, so we will see him self-destruct one time here. He'll be into it. There we go. The Kirby versus Kirby matchup. All the Kirby ASMR you're gonna hear. This is beautiful. Musty Tater, a small lead at the moment. Looking to show Glizzy how it's done. Oh, great delay timing on that. It's funny because they both know what's coming. So this might be a match that goes a little longer than you usually see. The timer in the top right is set to 10 minutes, but I see that one get a little low, which really never happens, just with how well Kirby is at surviving. But he's gonna pack a punch. It might not matter. 96% for Glizzy, looking for a bit of an edge guard there out of Kirby. Gonna find anything. I say out of Kirby, they're both Kirby. Out of Musty Tater. Good find in the air there at 124%. Unfortunately, that goes cross stage and not the direction they were on. But getting very low. Probably gonna lose a stock. If Musty Tater can actually keep his 3 stocks here, Valpo ties this back up. It is 6-7 in stocks at the moment. But definitely doable. Going cross stage there for Glizzy, so not gonna get found out. A little bit of combo. The issue is Kirby can just get out of that. Kirby can get out of Kirby. Should suck Kirby in, get Kirby's abilities. 105%. Not gonna be out yet. Really would be great if Musty Tater can lose no stocks and tie this up. Definitely a possibility. Not get caught out here. Good grab. Pretty low out of both players now at this point. Oh, that's close. Shield. 105%. It's not going to do it yet. And that should actually do it. Musty Tater proving Pink Kirby better Kirby. Not going to lose any stocks in that one. I love that the lives were 6-7. We even hit the emote in the booth. No one could see, just for the love of the game. But hey, that is tied back up now, 6-6. Musty Tater will have all 3 stocks going into this one, and they were ready. It's going to be Lol Russ back as Luigi, someone we saw kind of have their way with the first couple players there. In the first one, so hopefully we can see a little bit of a better performance. Musty Tater did not interact with Lil Russ at all, but saw plenty of gameplay out of it. Maybe not going to be caught off guard, I would hope. I was preaching that Trombone likes to play a secondary Luigi, and then it didn't work out as I intended. As he kind of went through the first 2 players of Valpo, but see. Maybe Musty Tater's got a little bit of a better read on it, especially going to be a little hyped up feeling yourself after not losing any stocks there to that Kirby, proving that you are better Kirby. Need for the bans to come in map-wise out of Musty Tater. This is always the long, drawn-out process. Just, they change the rules and they make them do random. And then whatever it lands on. Unfortunately, it sucks for you, it sucks for you. They're going to ban Final Destination, Hollow Bastion, and Smashville. And Luigi knows where they want to take this. PS2, I had a suspicion. Love this PS2. And we're going to be hopping right over into this one pretty fast, it appears. Neither player going to have to self-destruct here and lose a stock, so it'll be action right away. I don't know if they'll emote.
1, go!
Oh, just straight into the fight. Want to see Musty Tater avoid the suction cup in, and already not doing a great job of it. Got caught in it a couple times, but 67%, it just shows up everywhere. Playing like hyper aggressive right now. Just looking to take it to Kirby. Get the recovery out of that. Oh, Kirby's who you want to play with off stage. I feel like he's got plenty of tools at his disposal to get back on, and that will be his first stock gone. So good start for Lil Russ on the side of Washtenaw. So rough. How do you get up close with Luigi with that darn plunger? That's how you do it. You shield, and you get behind him. Get sucked in there though. This is looking rough. Gonna have to zero to death in his bag. There does Marcus. Watches this vibe, he'll be upset, but 99% on Luigi on his on 3 stocks still. Kirby actually looking to deny off stage, not gonna find anything. Be able to get back on. Oh, that won't do it. I think no. Oh wow, Luigi will actually take the second stock away from Kirby. So it's great showing out Lil Russ coming back into this one. Saw it was. Wow. Okay. Was that the 0 to death? He does have it in his bag. I may have jinxed it. That's unfortunate for Kirby. And what we saw in the original, in the first game, was actually Falco coming in and taking care of Luigi for us. And now we don't have that because Trombone went first on Falco. So, be interesting to see possibly a Little Mac time. It might be Little Mac time. And Mathen has been playing extremely well. We'll see who it is that we don't know yet. But everything we've had recently for kind of varsity roster, the Little Mac has been just going insane and making some crazy plays. And yeah, this is I don't know. He's ventured. Alola has ventured into the iRacing sphere. And been doing a lot of iRacing, and I don't know what it is, but I need to get all of my Smash players on iRacing. Because ever since he started racing and doing iRacing, he's started popping off on Little Mac and doing some insane things here. So, gonna have to go through 6 total stocks. Hopefully they don't have a Donkey Kong in waiting. That would make this really rough, especially if he gets through all 3 of Luigi's stocks here with no issues. But I think it's going to be a bit of an advantage with how he likes to play Little Mac and be hyper aggressive. You just get on top of Luigi before you can shoot the plunger out. The bans are going to be Battlefield, Kalos, Town, and City, leaving the pick up to Little Mac now, Alola, to see where he wants to take it. On the Valpo's last 3 stocks, no one can come in after him. And it appears it's going to be small Battlefield. And going to get some, not some Punch-Out music. I thought we were going to see Punch-Out music. But, map has been chosen. Characters ready. No one loses, or no one's losing any lives here going into this one, so we'll just be right into the gameplay. We'll be fighting right away
3, 2,
for this one.
1, go!
Classic white tee or tank out of Little Mac, and he packs a punch. This is what we love to see. 81% already onto Luigi. Mathin's pretty good at Alola, excuse me, pretty good at edge guarding. So let's see, just got to be careful because everyone knows Little Mac has bad recovery. You can hit him off stage, and then once you're off stage, you can go off stage with him and look to finish. Does have KO punch built up already, but it's going to be hard to recover here. We'll be able to get just done from there with that little hit, unfortunately. BG. That's crazy. 76%, you're not able to get out of it and do anything. KO punch ready to go again for Alola. Not going to use it here. Already at 94%. If you could save it, it would be useful. But that's going to be another stock down for Little Mac. This is getting rough at the moment. Under 10% here. Luigi should be able to get back on. That should be it. So, Lil Rust losing his first stock here. Definitely not impossible for a Little Mac with how much of a punch he packs. KO punch ready as well. You can actually see Luigi opt to go off stage instead of trying to recover back on to avoid Little Mac. Which is pretty funny. KO punch not going to land there though. Really needed that one to probably get through this, being at 99%. This is going to be a rough comeback. The guy for the job, though, if you want anyone to do it, it's going to be him. Not going to have an edge guard there, but won't get plungered in. We'll have Luigi at 93%. That's going to actually be another stock here, so definitely doable. Like I said, this is the guy for the job. You're going to have anyone make this comeback happen. It's going to be him. But this is going to be rough to get back on stage. I don't even know if it's possible. Yeah, with Luigi landing that, I think that does just finish it, unfortunately, with Little Mac's recovery being maybe the worst thing in the game, sadly. But that will do it here for us. Washtenaw will take that one 2-0, both coming down to the wire there. 3 stocks and 4 stocks. So close games for Valpo, and that should be it for our fall NECC season here. We'll wrap it up. We will not make the playoffs, unfortunately, but it was a great opportunity for us to get some of the new players some experience in online matches and get some games in. Looking ahead at the rest of the week, on Wednesday, tomorrow, we've got Rocket League back here at 6:30 Central, nothing Thursday, and then starting at 5 p.m. on Friday Central Time, we've got some Valorant against Ashland in the GLEC, and we might follow that up with some Overwatch at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Actually, at 8 p.m. it would be when we follow it up. It just depends on what's going on and how long Valorant takes and what kind of help we've got in the booth that day. So thank you for sticking out with us. Thank you to my production for helping me run everything, and we will see you guys tomorrow.